Welcome to another episode and video on my Arduino MegaADK. Originally intended to connect to Android device, but the only Android device that I have has operating system 4.2, which appeared to be way too old to be connected. It had to be at least 4.4, so too bad. You can find those attempts in earlier episodes. So what's next? Connecting to mechatronics and electronics, which also incorporates fischertechnik, as you can see, as well as a flashlight which lights up a phototransistor. And recently I changed the setup of the voltage divider to which this is connected, and that works nicely. So a few things to do and to test. Among others is the RC circuit, which has some weird properties. Usually it is charged, and through this button it gets discharged, but the discharge should be in a flash, and that doesn't always work out. Then it keeps burning, and last time by using the oscilloscope I found out what exactly the point was. Because it is being fed by pulse modulation, since this board is sending out pulse modulation, this circuit is continuously fed by up and down in a cycle. So dependent on that cycle, this LED keeps burning. So no matter if I press the button or not, it keeps being fed. And if I do, let me put this aside. So whether I press it or not, this looks like it's not burning, but it is. That's what I found out last time. Then with this LED, it seems not to be burning. However, when I do it like this, and I hope the camera can watch it or is visible, it is burning, although it's mere glow. And I already changed the value of the pulse modulation, but it doesn't really work out, so I have to try again. Then this part, very nice mechatronics, over a photoresistor, and this LED, no, this one, is dimmed when this one is covered. So that's alright, but the control is different, because it should be here between this LED and the transistor, and then it doesn't work. It only works here. So that is strange. The probe shows that the signal is nice, so let's have a look at that. Right there, top signal shows clearly it works, but that's about it. So those are the topics of today, and I start with this LED. Why does it glow and not burn? And then see if I can get anything else back to work. So let's start it. Alright, so concentrating for now on this LED. So that one. And it is, according to this code, designed as analog, so it is being sent out with some nice value. Output 3 yellow LED and 250. Alright, so the big question is, what is the max value? The maximum value is 2 to the power 7. And I had last time a nice calculation, so 2 to the power 7 is 128. So which one is the actual maximum value? Because I've also noticed in the past that when I go past the maximum value, it doesn't really work anymore. This LED is functioning quite brightly. It is being controlled by pin 6. So the question is, how is pin 6 being addressed? Green elevated LED, it says. Well, so it is then, but is that correct? Pin 6 right here seems to be correct. Yeah. So how is pin 6 being addressed? 5 did nothing. 7, 6. Just digital high and low, and that works, considering it being shining very bright. So if I want to do it analog way, it is now being addressed, and I have to use 3 then as 250. So let's reduce it to 128. See whatever happens then. Go. Monitor. And it says analog out pin 3 is 3. But when I look at this, not doing anything. Well, a faint glow, and that's it. So if I want to make it blink, which makes it more believable, let me just put it this way. Delay half a second, and this goes to 0 then, with a delay of half a second. Let's see what happens then. Nothing much. And this is this line. So whatever it is doing, this is coming really from 3. And then it helps if I show it. So this one is being controlled by this one, and that is 3. And it does not even go out. So the question is it really doing something? What is the output of 3? That's a very interesting question. So I need to put some wiring onto, not onto the LED, but onto this wire, which goes subsequently out by the sheer weight of the whole thing. So now, how do I do this? Okay, this goes here, which does shine. Take it off and it goes off, so that is not the issue. And this one has to be there. Well, this one should be right here and supported by an object, otherwise it pulls it out. So that's supported by a nice battery, which is otherwise of no use. Alright, and that is still this line. And it doesn't do a thing. Well, it keeps glowing, so why doesn't it go out? Alright, if this is 128 and I change it to 256, what happens? Nothing else. So the question is, why is this LED burning very brightly, coming from pin 6, but it is high? Okay, going to do another attempt. Changing again to digital. Then this one is going to be high. This one is of course then going to be low. Oh, but it should be digital, of course. Wait, I have to do it a little bit different. Because this will be high, this will be digital out, and this will be digital right. Mounting out. This doesn't matter. And this will be the same. And this will be 0. We'll take this one. That's typing. And this will be low then. Let's see whatever this gives. Yeah, right. So no value. Now it works, I hope. No. Now it gives the same glimmer. So now I start doubting if this is really working, but let me cover it a little bit by my hand, and the LED goes off. So whatever is the matter, I do not know. What is wrong with pin 3? Because if you look now here, it is still the same output at 5 volts. Let me wait. Select 2 and okay, it is now at the line itself right here, but it is still at 2 volts. So what's wrong with that? Either there's something wrong with the LED or there's something wrong with the port, and I think I first will replace the LED. So it's time to replace this LED, a large one by a rather small one. And if everything wants to cooperate, if plus and minus are in the correct position, and right now I seem to have a problem. Which is plus and which is minus. Let's see which one I should take. I should take this one indeed. And this one isn't doing anything. This goes to minus. Let's try another LED. And normally LEDs have a flat side, and if they don't, you can see it inside by the way it is constructed, and in this case I can't properly see it. And I think with this LED, this is the way of plus and minus. So this one in this direction should work. Question is, of course, does it? And usually I test it using the power controller, but in this case I didn't, and I guess I should have. Since this one works, I can test the other ones. Okay, turning around. Yeah, this one works, no doubt about it. And let's keep it alright, and in this direction. So if I take this one out, this one works anyway. So if I put this one in here, it should work. Same with this one. And this one works as well. So with the LED is nothing wrong. So that raises the question, is this alright? Plus and minus. Oh, look at this. The LED is very correct. So there is something wrong then with probably the port or the wiring. Could be as well. Let's just see how I can for now change the wiring. Take this away. And this is once again problem solving on the spot. So let's take this one out for now and rewire somehow, and that somehow, oh, too much clutter in the wiring here. So let's put this or try to put it. And that is turning out to be a little problem. A very thin wire that has to go in a hole of the breadboard. So now wiring goes in here. This wiring goes from this lane to this lane and should address this LED that is proven to work. Will it? Does it? This one is set digitally. This one is set digitally right now, but it doesn't do a thing. Oops. So here's the question, why is this one working and why isn't this one? What is the voltage right here? Five volts, very good. So what is the voltage right here? 2.5 volt. Okay, that means clearly that there's something wrong with port 3. I have to test now port 4. Most unfortunately. So let's do that. Rewire. Port 4 goes to FT Mechatronics, it says, but port 4 is not connected. Okay, how is port 4 defined? Port 4 is defined as analog out. It's right here, port 4. I can try. Alright, so now I intend to use FT to use output 4, but according to this it was FT Mechatronics, which means it was whatever is going on here, which I replaced by pin 13. So the question is now, how does this work out? I keep it analog for now. It is already defined. And and where is 4, 3, 5? As it looks like it's indeed no longer being, oh yeah, it is. Analog right out pin 4. It is being, oh wait, that's not clever. So I'm reading something from a port that is not being used, not connected, which indeed implies somehow right here, no, stop it, okay, that this is being absolutely nonsense. So all I have to do for now is move this wire right here from 3 to 4, keeping it connected in the meantime. And as well as connect it to the pin right here. And then this one has gone, but this is a 5. So now the question is, what does the input do? And it reads from analog A7, which is not intended to be. So that is what I do have to change. Okay, so this has to be commented out, and then let's put this just simple to 256 because it's analog. Alright, let's do that. $352. No, that's in pin. Wait, I'm looking wrong. Analog out pin. Oh wait, I'm not reading that. I'm not reading what it is. So I need to have this one as well. And make this LED. Now I can distinguish it and see whatever it is. It says 4. However, what does it do? And it doesn't do a thing. Absolutely nothing at all. So time for a probe. Once again, why is this so hard to maintain contact? I really have to consider another way to make contact there. Alright, now look here, it's a very different signal. And this is very quick pulse modulation, but quite low actually. So it is a very different signal, and I'm not happy with it, not particularly. But I'm also running out of time, so I have to let this go and come back to this. Unfortunately, this is not going the way I anticipated it. Other port, not burning, because the lower side is much longer than the other one, but it is 256, so what can be wrong? I have to find out another moment. So this is the end of this episode, which completely focused on this LED and in the end also port 4, which still doesn't work the way I like, with a signal that is not really what I intend. As you can see, for this is not the way I intend it to be. So, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, give it thumbs up, leave a comment or suggestion. You can support me, you can also follow me via Twitter. Please retweet, like and leave a comment. You can also follow me via Instagram. Please like and leave a comment. You can find everything under this video, and you can support me by making a small donation via PayPal or Wired. Also find more information below this video, and you can choose to become a patron and have your name mentioned either just on my website or on my website and with my videos. Again, more information on my website. Thank you for watching. This to be continued, and bye bye.